It's just like that monster we saw in the hut.
No, this is different. Liliana let out a shrill cry as her finger pointed shakily ahead. No, finish it. I don't care. Kill it.
But someone's in there. Well, was in there.
Kill it dead. If it's Chitsuba, I'm still killing her because she kind of murdered Victoria. I knew it. I've got your number now. You think I didn't get it? You thought this whole time I wasn't suspicious for a reason. You thought I was but a fool. No. You don't fool me.
Sheena, I'm heading to a town called Lishawara. There's a chance we'll find bugs there. If I find anything there while I investigate, I'll notify you immediately.
Bugs? You mean like a glitch? How can there be bugs in Leshawara?
Welcome back to Death Henry Quest 2. I could have done some recording of myself yesterday, but I didn't. I mostly played some Senran Kagura PBS, just doing a bunch of survival. Still got this comp, as you can tell. I don't know when it's gonna get better or just go away, but I don't know. I have done a bunch of grinding, actually. I got my Roddy and Liliana to level 61. I could have gone more, I guess, but it was getting pretty slow, so I was like, I'll stop there. And now we're right back where we left off, where Mai and Sheena talk about Arata and other things.
Iris, wake up.
What could you possibly want this early?
Hey Iris, did Mizunaishi happen to save any messages for us on this laptop?
Iris, answer Sheena's question.
Please hold. All of the previous administrator's messages have been deleted. They are unavailable.
Yeah, he definitely would have some strong paranoia about someone getting his laptop and being like, oh, so this is what he's after. I mean, what was that one guy's name, Victor? I mean, geez, that guy was vicious. So yeah.
What? I was sure we'd find a hint about Mizunaishi.
The funny thing is, you want to know who's a programmer of the world? Just find them holding a laptop all day.
I tried asking Iris something like that before, but I guess nothing's in there.
Seems my recording session actually might be postponed. Because I might be doing some, Senran Kagura multiplayer with a bunch of people.
I know! Let's try another question.
If I do end up doing something like that, I probably won't be talking to them.
Iris, do any data artifacts remain from the previous administrator? Anything at all? Can you look?
How about that, Iris?
Searching previous administrator's data.
You know, I want to quickly mention that. What's funny is, I literally joined a Discord server with people who play Senran Kagura and a bunch of stuff, and this one person on PlayStation added me into a PlayStation chat where literally that person who is the creator of that Discord has just been added, which is funny.
One cache remains.
A cache? If we had internet, maybe we could access it.
Oh, hold on. We might not need the internet. Search this PC's internet browsing history.
Oh boy.
Mai? How can you review browsing history without connecting to the internet?
We just need to check his recent history, right? Oh, something's coming up.
Let's hope it's not weird. Search terms began listing on the screen. The most recent searches were Leisharada history, culture. Wait a minute. I'm sure it's not that far back that I can act. Oh no, never mind. It's, that's from last episode, so I can't go back there. Culture Leisharada. Memory leak. Language hacking.
What is this?
No clue.
I didn't know what Mizunashii was searching, but maybe if we could find the cache.
Yes! We can pull up this page from the cache. Just enlarge it here. Huh. There was a massacre at Leishuara's carnival event. Why would he look up something from 30 years ago?
Well, if you think about it, though you couldn't really think about it, only we could, the player, because we saw the whole story, we know that Aruto would want to look up stuff like that because there might be some kind of hidden code around, you know, some kind of strange message he can find. I mean, remember that weird frog stuff and the people falling from the sky? Yeah, I remember that.
What a tragedy.
The minute the page expanded, Sheena scrunched her face. I couldn't blame her. We weren't too familiar with the event, but we could see that the tragedy was abnormal. One headline stuck out to us. All the townsmen were massacred. You mean just the townsmen? So like what, no women were killed? Only men?
Some of the victims were Wordsworth students.
Yes, but were they female though? All the recent events came to mind. It was like a stone was dropped on my chest.
Seems like Mizunashii came here to research this incident. I wonder what it means.
The cache history displayed a date before Mizunashii was said to have gone looking for Leishuara.
I'll use this massacre as a lead to look into where Mizunashii could be.
It might not be connected to my sister, but I'll keep Mizunashii in this lead in mind.
You should. You really should keep Aruto in mind.
Thank you. I'll let you know if I find anything about your sister, too. We're in this together.
Okay.
Oh, sounds like you're getting comfortable with me.
So what?
It makes me happy.
Having an ally like Sheena in my corner assured me too.
Well, I'll be on my way then.
Oh, hold on. I want to give you something.
What is it?
These are avatars of past characters we developed. They're dear to me, but I trust you with them.
Wait just a minute. Hold on. You're not about to just fully give us, like, Willie, Al, Lucille, Quea, and Cecile, are you? That would... but wait. Hold on. If that were to happen, I thought that... I was pretty sure, because the worlds merged, so I was sure, like, we could just have Willie and Eurissa just, like, walking side by side. Like, they're... The NPC versions of them are not just controlled by somebody.
Use them wisely. I'm sure they'll come in handy.
But these might be different people.
Thank you. I'm grateful for your help.
I sensed this was of great importance to Sheena. A token of trust. I didn't want to let her down.
I'm curious about this massacre. It's worth looking into once we can get out of town.
Good point. I'm on it.
Oh my god! It is! Well shit, we got a whole bunch of characters! And I know how to use all of them. Oh man, I don't know how I'm gonna deal with the party now. You know Sheena's gotta be in there. Huh. Interesting. I can't wait to get back out in the field. Anyway, I'm so sleepy. I'm up too early. I didn't feel tired at all at Sheena's, but as soon as I got back to the dorm, the drowsiness kicked in. I wish I could have slept, but I couldn't have gotten away with it. Oh, morning, Mai. Sort of an early morning for you, isn't it? Good morning, Mai. Yeah, morning. I got up early, so I took a walk. What? How about you invite me next time? Roddy, you were dead asleep. Waking you would have been a waste of time. What? Am I not worth your time? You're both so silly. But a stroll sounds lovely. Today's shaping up to be a nice one. Liliana seemed more chipper than usual this morning. You've got a spring in your step. What's up? Oh yes, that's true. Liliana flashed a grin from ear to ear. Mind if I share? Sure, I'm all ears. I want to hear too. Okay, well, you see, my mummy is visiting me today. What? That's nice, but I thought your mother... Wasn't she abusive towards Liliana? Oh no. Oh no. Well, my mother was mentally ill. She was hospitalized, but apparently treatment has gone well. I don't trust that. She's on course to make a full recovery. Last night her doctors reached out to our staff telling them she wants to visit me, so she can kill you. She just wants to get her hands around that throat. And maybe ours as well. I see. How nice, Liliana. Indeed. I hope for your sake that she is discharged soon. Okay. Got any idea what I should tell her when I first see her? I want to tell her about you two, of course. If she's back to being the mummy I remember, she'll be ecstatic if I tell her I have friends. Yes, surely. Tell her all about us. Okay. I'm so excited to see her. Liliana glowed with a childlike glee, proclaiming her excitement around the room. The wave of instance seemed to upset her more than usual, so it was nice to see her happy for a change. No doubt this is good news for Liliana, but... I was taken by an anxious feeling. Something felt off. Maybe it was a becoming habit. Horrors were emerging left and right. It wasn't pretty. No, that's my anxiety talking. Liliana's mother got permission from her doctors. There should be no problem. When is your mother visiting Wordsworth, Liliana? Oh, I heard she'll arrive this evening. Right, well, there's still a whole day ahead of you. Make sure you save some excitement for her. When she gets here, she'll have so much to ask, so stay sure. Damn it, cops. You're right, sorry. Let's see what we got. We don't have much. I actually really want to get outside, because I want to actually check out our avatars. I wonder if we'll be able to talk to them. Ooh, I can't wait for the campy events with Lily and Al and everyone else. Oh. Roddy's voice sounded like we had a visitor. I looked up in the direction where she was facing. I saw the girl approaching from the front and my heart began to sink. Must turn this audio down because it's getting too loud in my ears. And I don't want it to get in the headphones. I mean the earpiece. I don't want the audio from the earpiece to go into the mic. Hello, Pick. Hello. Hey, everyone. Hi. It would have been immature to ignore her completely, so I replied. I can't say it was the warmest greeting, however. Pick didn't seem to mind my attitude, and was quite excited to see Roddy. Guess what, Roddy? Everyone forgave me. Oh, really? I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Pick seemed ecstatic. Liliana, none the wiser to what was being talked about, celebrated alongside her. Yeah, everyone empathized with the situation. I feel so happy. About what? What do you mean? I'm happy that everyone forgave me. They understood that I was afraid of Vina too, and that I was in a tough situation. Is that so? I couldn't bear to hear her talk about it anymore. I thought it best to cut it off before she made me feel any worse. This really defined the situation for me, though. Pick really was only thinking about herself. You. You're really despicable, you know? What? Huh? My, what's gotten into you? Don't you get it? She's never intended to apologize from her heart. She's not owning up to what she did. All she's doing is telling everyone that it's Vina's fault. Pick went pale. Her eyes looked so shifty. It was upsetting to say the least. I will never forget what you've done, even if it was Vina's fault. What? You said you forgive me. I forgive you, but I won't forget what happened. You're not trying to atone for your sins. You're blaming Vina for everything, and you're expecting everyone to just forgive you? I hate people like you. You're so fake. The silence, although brief, was tense. Both Roddy and Liliana didn't say a word as the moment unraveled. Why? Why? I'm a victim too! But even still, I just feel guilty for what I had a hand in, and that's why I decided to apologize to everyone. If you were in my position, you would have done the exact same thing. Pix screamed hysterically. Even at this point, she refused to show true signs of repentance. Talking to you about this is pointless. If Pix doesn't have the self-awareness to see this in herself, she's never going to change. I had enough. I decided to leave Roddy and Liliana stay behind. Liliana's voice was anxious, but I didn't turn to look back. But how was I supposed to do this? I understand why you want forgiveness, but you really need to consider how it looks to place the blame on Vina completely. Maybe Mai's not the only one who thinks that. Others might have felt similarly, judging by how you handled it. What? But I have faith in you. Huh? That you'll admit to your sins. That you'll truly, sincerely repent. Mai, wait for me! I understand where you're coming from. I don't think there's a single person who isn't selfish to some degree. Everything is going to be okay, I'm certain of that. So, Pix really was wanting to get some... Pix really was upset at what she did, but she wasn't doing it right? Damned if I know. I sense someone staring again. This is the first time we've seen this outside area. Mai, why did you stop all of a sudden? Oh, could it be? Yeah, I think it's her again. There she is. She looks like she's a little closer now than the last time she was staring at me. Okay, today I'm going to... Yeah, okay, I didn't need to cut off like that. Shh, keep it down. Oh yeah, the bug strategy. I ignored her judging stare as I kept my focus on the girl. Hold on. Here! She suddenly jutted her hand out at me, and inside was a folded paper. It was wrinkled from being gripped so tightly. I gently unfolded it. Thank you for saving me the other day. Sorry for being such a burden. Do you have any hobbies? I mean, I don't mean anything by asking that. I'm sure you do, but I was wondering what they are. Or even if you don't have one, what kind of food do you like? If you don't want to tell me, that's okay. Oh, and where do you hang out? And the paper was full of questions. Liliana was impressed and whistled. Anne always seemed like such a quiet person, but I guess she's got a lot going on in her head. I had no idea. Well, Anne seemed very intimidated by those comments, so I tried to speak to her as kindly as possible to ease her mind. I'm going to think about my answers to your questions. We can talk about it later. Okay. She was damn it. She was at least smiling this time. It looks like your plan worked, Are you actually planning on answering all of her questions? I thought you hated stuff like this. I think so. She's written down all the thoughts that she couldn't say onto a piece of paper. It somehow reminds me of myself back when I would only be able to talk to people online. Anne. The two of us aren't so different. So where do you want to look next, Mai? There are a few places I have in mind. Where to start? Oh, 1 second. I think I forgot something in my room. Sorry, Mai. Sorry, Roddy. Do you think you can wait for me? Yes, of course. Don't rush. We'll wait. Okay, thank you very much. You're being very nice to Liliana, as usual. I wish you'd be that nice to me, too. What are you talking about? It's not like I'm cruel to you. Yeah, but I wish you talked to me the same kind of warmth you have when you talk to Liliana. You're such a child to be acting so jealous about this. My, you really are so cruel. Whatever, it's alright. I know everything about you, Mai. I know you better than anyone else. Everything? Roddy's words really bothered me. The only things you could know about me would have been after I came here. Define everything. What do you think you know about me? I know, like, your favorite food and what time you get sleepy. That you're not good at ballet, you're a mage. When you get bored, you twirl your hair. See, I know everything. So, then surely you must know why I came here, right? Oh, Roddy seemed to finally realize I'm not in the mood for this right now. You don't know anything about me. You don't understand me at all. That isn't true. The reason I'm at Wordsworth is because I killed my father. See? You didn't know that, did you? There's no way you would've, and I never planned on telling you that. Yeah, you're right. That's... I never would've guessed that. I'm telling you this for one reason. The only part of me you're seeing is the part that I want you to see. The real me isn't someone you would like at all. You mentioned that you like how I'm rough around the edges and how I'm determined. I just didn't want anyone finding out about me. I keep everyone at a distance by being the way that I am. There's no good that would ever come from anyone getting too close. You misread me. Maybe you thought I was trying to be a lone wolf or something. I don't know, but there it is. That's how I am inside. I'm a murderer. A worthless killer. Oh. I realized I just let everything out without batting an eye. I was regretting it immediately. Why did I tell Roddy the truth? Roddy will definitely leave me alone now. Not fair. What? Mai, that's not fair. Huh? Her response is completely unexpected. I couldn't help but have a strange reaction to it. Well, no fair, no fair, no fair! What's not? You always do this. You always say things in a way to push me out. Well, you certainly have a point. But the Mai I know wouldn't do that for no reason at all. She'd never say or do something so heartless if she didn't have a good reason for it. A deep anger swelled inside of her, but was met by a rising sadness. I could see the feelings cycling when I looked into her eyes. She's right, though. I always chose to say things in a way that would push Roddy away. It wasn't because I found her annoying. I just wanted to see where her limit was. I wanted to know how far I could go. I was testing her. I'm seeing if she'll accept me after knowing that my father died by my hands. I was testing the so-called friend who claims to know everything about me. Rather than saying I had no other choice, I chose to say something that might make her scorn me. I just wanted to see how she'd take it. What a terrible thing to do to Roddy. Right when I felt like I should apologize, I felt Roddy begin to hug me. Why? Because I can't even describe how anxious and sad you look right now. Seeing it on your face like that makes me sad too. I want to make you feel better, no matter what. Roddy, I'll always be there for you. Roddy's grip around me got a little tighter, but I didn't push her away. My heart hasn't known anything but coldness for a long while, but her gesture made me feel warm. I wanted to stay in her embrace a little longer. Thank you. You're welcome. I mean it. I'll always be here, okay? Okay. I let Roddy hug me for a while. Or at least it felt like a while. I think it was actually a brief moment. After some time, I released myself from her arms. I felt okay now. I'm sorry, Roddy. I shouldn't have been testing you like that. Oh my, wow. You're really being nice to me. Someday, if I ever find Sanae, my little sister, I promise to tell you everything. So, can you at least stick around until then? Of course! I'm gonna be here, and I have no problem of waiting at all for you to open up. Besides, we're roomies. You can talk to me anytime, okay? Yeah. Thank you. Roddy's smile bloomed like a sunflower, and it made me want to smile back. One day, I'll be able to tell her everything. I hope when I do, we can look at each other like this and still smile. I'm sorry for the wait. Oh, look, Liliana, the sole object of my affection has returned. You can be mean too, Roddy. I really can, huh? Well, if you're gonna be sour about it, you should direct some of that affection towards me, Rumi. What? I don't even know how to do that. I'm not changing a thing about myself for anyone, you understand? Loud and clear. You two look like you're having fun. Did I miss something, Mai? No, nothing at all. Liliana shot a cute look at me, and it made me smile. Before I knew it, I was patting her on the head. And that's an event that you could completely miss. Why is Mai's, character development, the protagonist, why is her character development in a sub-event that you could skip? I don't get it. Hours later, and I'm gonna do a little bit more here. Later that afternoon, I came in through the entrance, which was propped open.
This way. Let me summon your daughter at once.
Thank you kindly, Headmistress Mitra.
Is this supposed to be Liliana's mother? An older, slightly bitch woman entered with the headmistress.
Oh, she looks familiar, don't you think?
Yeah. Mai, do you think she's... Huh? Liliana?
That must be her.
Mommy! Did you really come to visit me?
Alright, now there's something about when she actually said mummy and I got to hear her say it. There's something about that.
Liliana!
Ah, Liliana. Impeccable timing. Your mother just arrived.
You know what's gonna happen? Mitra's gonna plant some kind of weird disease in this woman's mind and make her be abusive to her daughter again.
Yes! Thank you, Headmistress Mitra!
As we guessed, the visitor was Liliana's mother.
So that's Liliana's mom.
Yeah, they sure do look alike.
No.
Mummy, I'm surprised at how much weight you've lost. Are you better now?
Yes. I'm all better now, Liliana.
I'm sorry, I don't trust that.
Mummy?
I'm so I just have a bad feeling at some moment she's just gonna slap her daughter out of nowhere.
Forgive me, Liliana. I know my condition has made things hard recently, but that doesn't excuse what I've put you through. I am so sorry for not treating you the way a mother should.
Mummy!
She embraced her daughter with teary eyes. It was the kind of embrace only a loving mother could give.
You're back, Mummy! You're back! Mummy, I love you so much!
You love me? Oh, Liliana, you forgive me?
Well, I blame the demons and your illness, not you! You're my mummy!
See, I'm finding it hard to feel sad. For one, there's a bitch standing here the whole time. And, well, I know what game I'm playing, so this can't end well still.
Right. Thank you, Liliana.
Your daughter is truly one of a kind.
I know. She is. I don't deserve her.
Liliana seems so happy. I know how badly she missed her mom.
Yeah. I've never seen her so joyful.
The Liliana I knew was poised, mature, Seeing her revert to this childlike state revealed an innocence I had never noticed before.
Oh, I almost forgot. I want to introduce you to some friends of mine.
Liliana went from doting over her mother to sprinting towards us in excitement.
Oh, Mai, come on! She wants to introduce us!
Oh, sure.
I walked towards Liliana with Roddy.
Mummy, this is Mai and Roddy, my new friends.
I'm Mai. Nice to meet you. She's such a sweet girl.
Good day. My name is Roddy. Liliana is a good friend of mine.
I noticed Roddy play up her nice girl routine in front of Liliana's mom. I wanted to point it out, but I bit my tongue.
My, is that so? Thank you for befriending my Liliana.
We haven't done much.
Oh, it's no problem. She too is an exemplary friend.
Roddy is my daughter. What a blessing it is for our daughters to be such good friends.
Oh, is that so? Liliana, you're a lucky girl.
Yeah.
I'm sure you and your daughter have much catching up to do. It's getting late. Would you like to spend the night here with us?
Oh no.
Thank you so much, Headmistress Mitra.
Oh no. She's going to be like, you and I can chat in my room, or I'm going to corrupt you and make you try and murder your daughter.
Since she's offering, please stay, Mommy.
Oh, really? If it's okay, then how can I say no? You have my thanks. I'd love to stay for the night.
You know, honestly, for just much of a, like, just portrait, I'm kind of surprised that she has that design. Like, I'd say that's a design that's too good to just be a portrait. It should actually be a full sprite.
It might not be much, but make yourself at home.
Yeah, make yourself at home at this school, where I'm going to kill you and your daughter. That's the plan.